Hi, hello, this is Gigi, and this is a weekly special end of the year tarot reading from my Scorpios. Hi, you guys, welcome to my subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos for those who are not subscribed. So this is a general reading, you guys. Keep this in mind. I already did, I think maybe 3 or 4 tarot readings so far for Scorpios, and I've been told many times that my reading resonate weeks and sometimes months before, so go ahead and check those readings and see how it resonate with you. So I wanted to give a couple of shout out. My channel is growing. I'm so humbled by you guys, all of you new subscribers, those already subscribed. Thank you, thank you. I want to say hello to people from India, New Zealand, Australia, United States. You guys, I love you and I missed you. I haven't done a Scorpio videos. I think it's been a week now. So let's not waste any time and see what we have for you. This is a message, like a, let's say maybe like a little bridge between next year and now, because still this energy for 2020 is going to transparent somehow in a new year. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say for you, my Scorpios. Wow. Wow. Woo, Scorpios, you are powerful. I mean, there's something happening. I see the Four of Wands in a reverse, looking at the Ten of Cups. All right, the Moon here. This is a major arcana, the only major arcana so far. The Moon in this position, wow, it is very, very powerful. Okay, so it could be a mother, a woman, a family, or creative energy. Okay, it speak about you know, creative also project. Maybe now you're inclined to start writing, you want to become an author. Okay, something that you have thought of, something you want to do maybe at night. Okay, it also represents the public, society, media. You could want to also involve yourself in that as well. Okay, it's like an exaltation energy in this position. Okay, so it is about curiosity, also generosity, sensitivity. In any event, what you're taking right now is what you have learned from your battle with the Nine of Wands, what you have learned from all the victories that you have gained over the past. Six of Wands here. I feel that most of my Scorpio going to take there's some type of different, maybe something that was not in your favor, some unfavorable situation is now turning into your advantage here. Okay, I think that with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands, what's going on? You will be expressing your exotic side. Okay, I think sometimes Scorpios are viewed at maybe a little marginal or whatever. They're viewed definitely as being different. Okay, this is how other people may perceive some Scorpio, but now you're going to become a trend for some reason. Okay, Ten of Cups here. Something in the past, you know, something that you have been doing for a while that nobody gave you any credit for is now becoming a thing, Scorpio, right here. Okay, you are definitely becoming a trend here. Okay, or like in urban we say season. Okay, you may not like that very much. With the Four of Wands in a reverse, you may not like that very much. Okay, it's like something you always was doing. Okay, something that you always were being judged on. Okay, now it's going to become a part of you, and you know, something that you were judged for, that something that could have been negative here. The Four of Wands is in a reverse, right? So maybe there's something that you were negatively perceived or looked down for is now how other people are going to want to be or try to do something, the same thing you've been doing. And I feel like you may not like that too much. You may sense it for some of my Scorpio here. Something become fashion now. Like, I feel like in the future with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands, this is notoriety here. It's big, Scorpio. It may get on your nerve, but you'll be trending somehow. Okay, what it is you expressing, or because you've been expressing your true nature. And that true nature of yours brought you a lot of light. Okay, and Scorpio likes to be away from the light. Okay, and I feel like going forward, this is like a bridge to let you know that you will not be able to be too far from the light. I think the light is going to be shining upon you, Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. Something about your career project. It's because, like I said, you are expressing your true nature. You're done with the Nine of Wands of being on guard, of showing who you are with the moon, right? Because you're looking at it and you're like, why am I trying to be like maybe those people? Or why can't I just... And now you're just, because, again, you are closer ever now to your true nature. Okay, there will be a light shining on you. It's like, I feel like with this Nine of Wands that your efforts are being recognized. All right, looking at the moon and the Four of Wands, maybe for some time, for some of my Scorpio, you were thinking, wow, what's this going on? Where am I? Like, maybe you were praying, asking the universe, when will I be able to express myself? You know, your way of expressing yourself, your eloquence, you know, your love, your loyalty. Maybe you felt some type of inequality, right? That you had to give, and you were like Nine of Wands tired. You know, you're like, when will it be me? Not for wanting anything other than just expressing yourself, and but being valued for your true nature of loving, of giving unconditional love, and your loyalty, right? It wasn't equal. Now it's just exchanging here. Wow. Five of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Four of Swords. First of all, you quit worrying about a few things, okay? A few things that you used to maybe, or maybe a few people, events, situation in your life, in your past that you used to bother you, or used to spend a lot of time thinking, or that used to maybe slow you down. That's over now. It's over because you realize that could be what prevented you to come close into manifesting something that you desire. The Two of Cups is here. Maybe it was a relationship, maybe a house, kids, family, I don't know, right? Different things, all right? I feel that you're done. You're definitely done worrying about something, okay? I think that maybe you felt for a long time interesting. I see with the Five of Swords, you would definitely betray here. Someone, definitely something. There is a misunderstanding. That has to do with home, right? Four of Wands in a reverse. Someone definitely lied about something or took someone else. Because the Knight of Wands, it's about defending yourself. Maybe you had to defend yourself or took a position, but I feel like someone is coming back into your life. You're going to hear someone come back and says, you know what, Scorpios? I think you were right. Because the Two of Cups is here. Like, someone's going to come and say, I think you were right about something. You got to have a conversation. Someone wants to have a conversation about something about the past, some assumption they made about a family situation. Four of Wands is in a reverse. This is kind of about a family. It could also be a marriage. Maybe someone have judged you, maybe a past family member, or maybe someone at work. There's something that people judge you constantly, Scorpios. But I feel like in this instance, I feel someone is going to come back and apologize for not really having the truth, not really there's someone who, maybe that person has been caught too, right? Because you're coming out, Six of Wands, you're coming out victorious. You won. All right. The moon, you know, sometimes it's about, the most important thing I want you to understand how I read this is about healing. All right. Something about family thing, family issues. You will have healing here. It's the way I see it next to the Six of Wands. It's about a spiritual journey, a spiritual healing journey. Okay. Something that has to do with love. It does expresses a desire of having something like a family here. And also the moon also like it's the public, all right? So there may be something about you that people have assumed, which by the way doesn't really matter, let's be honest, right? Like, you know, I keep telling people, if people talk behind your back, it's because you're ahead of the game, or you're ahead of them. So because that's why they could only talk behind your back, right? Because they see you going forward. But anyways, so what I wanted to say is, I feel like this energy is about you finally moving forward, because with the Queen of Wands, you're moving forward, like in your path now. Like, you're no longer, whatever was holding you, if it could have been something mental, it could have been something that you were dragging for the past few years, maybe a decade, maybe longer, hopefully not. But sometimes Scorpio keep things buried deep within themselves. If they don't have the proper healing, it could be dragging way past the time. Okay, now I feel like with the moon, there's healing here. You're gonna get the healing. All right, the healing is gonna come from a liberation. Okay, all right, that's how I sense this energy coming here, because you're going to allow yourself, and it's just also because things are coming out where you're going to be applauded for your truthfulness, for your organic nature of seeing things and people for what they are. All right, even if it's to alienate you from others. All right, but because you stand for something that is bigger than, you know, than your own ego, it's being acclaimed here. People are able to see, you know. So that's why I feel like there's like maybe a text, or someone's gonna want to talk to someone who once really judged you, Scorpios. All right. Wow, the sun is here next to the moon. Wow, it's really deep. So we have the sun here next to the moon, Scorpios. Really, really, it's great energy. It talks about help, getting help. If you need help, honesty, integrity, but most important thing is joy. I see some type of birth here. And of course, it talks about upcoming success. All right. I do feel there's something about debts that could be ending. Okay. Like there's a plan into ending some type of debt for some of my Scorpios. Okay. It could be a karmic debt. Okay. Two of Swords here. You're going to have decision to make going forward, because what it is the boundaries that you have kept is very good, but you have to really review those now. There's a revision, because the battle as you won the battle, something is ending, right? It could be, like I said, a self-undoing behavior. It could be a situation, an event. It could be a job, maybe. Because see, the Queen of Wands, she's like a boss. Maybe you're becoming a boss. Now you're definitely successful. Like I said, you're going to become a trend. There's something about you, that's something that you always were, always, I don't know, representing as like, because sometimes, like I said, Scorpios are very original. Okay, but some people don't. A lot of people in this world, I realize, have a tunnel vision of about a lot of things. And suddenly now, you know, when you hear other people, they just recognizing things that's been there all along, but they were not aware. Okay, so let's not judge anybody. But I feel like Scorpios has that vision. Okay, and now because of your visionary outlook about life, and you're ahead of the game, right? So now other people are interested in what you have to say. Two of Swords, right? Two of Swords here. I want to clarify this energy because with the Sun, something is going forward, all right? Okay. The Knight of Wands here is in a reverse, okay? So I think you're not carrying this burden, okay? This karmic burden that was attached to you. It could have been, again, Ten of Cups looking at the Four of Wands, something that has to do about family, maybe a marriage, a proposal. Four Wands in the reverse, maybe you had to end a marriage. Maybe there's a connection, a marriage that's going to be ending, a partnership. It's time you're not going forward in the family settings that are current, that you currently have or into. There's something about that that's changing. But you know what? Even if you may not have the full picture of how it will be in the future, Scorpio, it will be better with that, what you're expecting. All right, because you have faith now. You have seen all that you have overcome. Okay, or your strength is again bringing you light. A lot of light is shed into your past here. Like your work is speaking for yourself, your reputation, your loyalty, the way of thinking. You're not flip-floppy. You have withstand into, you know, if you said yes to something, you have said yes all the way. If you have said no to something, someone, you have been saying no to something, to someone for a long time. And that is showing up in a way that now I think, you know, the universe is looking at, is putting some light into this area. For you, it was very natural. I don't think you were looking for something specific. You just, it's ingrained in you this fundamental way of being loyal to what you truly believe is right. Okay. And now the Knight of Wands here, like, I feel like there's some people that's going to try to get your attention, that they're just going to be, hey, Scorpio, hi, how are you, Scorpio? So try not to be too much on your guard. I do see that boundaries is healthy. I always say this. It is. All right. So keep your boundaries, but there's good people coming your way. All right. Maybe there's some, maybe you're going to forgive also, because we're going from Five of Swords to Two of Cups. So maybe there was someone who was opposing you at first, may want to reconcile with you, may want to really speak with you. All right. So don't try to I mean, you do whatever you, even if I say don't try, I think everybody has their own position. Who am I to say? But I see here with the Sun is looking forward to the future. It's upcoming success guaranteed here. That's what I see. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's definitely a message. You may not want to hear from someone who's going to really want to reach out to you. Two of Cups could be a past lover. Okay. Could have become an enemy, or was an enemy, or now is a lover. Like there's like such a role here. Okay. Four of Cups in a reverse. Someone who, yes, definitely has judged you. Okay. Someone who was influenced by other people, maybe people of your home country, or people in your home, or in your building, or like in some location, in some situation. Page of Swords is all about messaging, receiving a message, you know, but it's not really a mature, you know, I'd like to talk to you. It's just like a little hi, hello. Okay, but there's an initiative done here, an attempt of communicating. But the Hermit here in a reverse, well, okay, this is your position right now with the Hermit in a reverse. I feel like there's, you know, here it says that it warns you not to repeat the same mistake. Okay, because in the right position, he has a lot of knowledge, he has a lot of experience, he has known, you know, how other people, or he has known himself. Oh, you know, how can I say this? It's having a lack of discernment in a reverse. Okay. And I feel like you're not going there. Okay. And as a lot of people, like maybe there's a father figure too. It could represent a father or a grandfather, but it's going to be hard this time, even if you've been a certain way for a long time. Okay, I think now it's just definitely you have known better. You don't want to make the same mistake here. All right. It could be also a guide, a consultant. Normally the hermit in the right position, it's like it's having you know, someone at a high place. Okay, in the reverse, it's just that, you know, you realize that even the most spiritual guided people, whoever represents something, or some people that do a certain things, how deceitful they could be. And I think that you're meditating on that, like, wow, you know, I really thought that person was this and they were for that. And then you're looking at people behavior and you're like, wow, wow, that's shocking. Okay. Because you're talking about, you know, like I said, people at a high place. Okay. And it's also, you know, it's a, in the right position. It's about, you know, asking for forgiveness, pardon, okay? But there's something that you feel it's not. It's a long time issue that is like, I don't know, with you Scorpios, I really hope you're not dragging this too long, but you might have reason to. But it's for some of my cross watchers, there's some issues here that Scorpio will not change position, mind. They're not going to make the same mistake. They're going to learn. The hermit is in a reverse. They're not going to base their opinion on authority, religion, doctrine. They're going to base it on their own experience. And they have experienced something who has come now full circle for them. And going forward, it's good to see this, because sometimes we're holding on, you know, on loyalty, on things, situation, people that are not even the good for us. That our lesson is really to let them go, let it go. All right. And I think you're learning something with the Four of Swords. There's something about your path in your career which you're no longer attaching to a belief of the past. But let me end this reading here for you, my Scorpios. Let me know how this resonated with you, please, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how it resonates. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. Love you.